Hi, welcome to Cycl'n Vancouver. My name is Steve. I'm an old guy, 6'5", around 240 pounds, who enjoys cycling and other things, including recording my rides around the city during this COVID pandemic. So if you're interested in seeing what Vancouver looked like during the pandemic from the back of a road bike, sit back and relax. You do not need a vaccine for this. This is Ride 51. First off, I want to apologize for the length of this video. I did try to cut it down, but I gave up after cutting out a few minutes. Please forgive my self-indulgence here, but this turned out to be one of my most favorite rides since I started recording them. Today is Saturday, July 18th, 2020. It's a hot 30 degrees Celsius sunny afternoon, and I'm gonna head out on a long ride to New Westminster. If you're not familiar with the Lower Mainland, New Westminster is located along the north bank of the Fraser River on the southeast side of Burnaby. At one point in time long ago, it was the capital city of British Columbia and is nicknamed the Royal City. As I've previously mentioned, since I started recording my rides, I have been using Google Maps to plan out new routes, and that is how this ride came about. I noticed a small park in the southeast of the city along the north bank of the Fraser River called Riverfront Park. According to Google Maps, there is a waterfront trail that runs east from the park all the way out to the west side of New Westminster by the 22nd Street Skytrain Station. I thought that would be an interesting ride to take, but since most of the route would be flat, it seemed like it would be too easy. So I decided to add in some inclines along the way, and my route was set. What I hadn't planned on was how hot it was actually going to get during this ride. That along the way, I might be required to detour from my plan, and the possibility that the heat and my fatigue might lead me to make a monumentally stupid decision. So how this all played out is what turned this into an epic ride. Prior to getting to Riverside Park, I decided to take my usual route south on Ontario Street to 59th Avenue and then east. I would ride both the 61st Avenue Hill and Champlain Heights before heading back north to 45th Avenue. I then head west to Elliott Street and then south along Elliott to the park. From there, I expected it would be a nice meandering ride along the river to New Westminster. Thank you. When I left the pier, I found the trail that I had intended to take east was closed for construction, so I needed to find another way around. Not knowing this area at all, when some young kid rode past me, I decided to follow him and see if he knew a way. He led me along a bike path through a large construction site. Somewhere along here, I completely forgot about my original plan and never thought to turn right and try and locate an entrance back onto the trail. I think I was mesmerized by the new neighborhood under construction. I turned left and ended up on Marine Way. It had been at least 20 years since I last drove this road, but I knew it would lead directly to where I wanted to get to in New Westminster, so I followed it. Marine Way is a busy highway, and I was happy to find a turnoff and took it. I hope to be able to continue east along a quieter road than Marine Way, though I wasn't completely certain where I was.
Just go through to New Westminster.
New Westminster, keep on going straight, or you can take that way.
Straight or that way?
Yeah, straight, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
There you go.
This road went on for quite a distance, and it was fully exposed to the afternoon sun. I don't think I had any idea at the time how much that was affecting me. I eventually ended up back on Marine Way. I expected to have to ride some part of this anyway, so I wasn't concerned. According to the map, I would cross north over the highway on some bridge. I just needed to locate that bridge. The 22nd Street Skytrain Station is off to my right. This is exactly where I intended to be, so everything is good. Time to work my way back west towards home. As I approached that sign, I quickly scanned it. I read it as directing me to turn left towards Metrotown. In reality, it indicated to continue riding straight. I turned left. I learned about fatigue and diminished cognitive ability the hard way. Halfway down the hill, I was pretty certain that I had screwed up and that I needed to get off this hill. I could either turn around and ride back to where I screwed up, or I could continue down till I found a road heading west. I turned west onto Marine Drive. The last time I drove this road was probably 3 decades ago, but I knew it led west, and I figured I could find a street along the way to ride north and get to Central Park. Of course, whatever street I chose would be uphill. I turned onto Royal Oak, took a quick look at the climb, and started laughing hysterically to myself. Check out the sidewalk and you'll understand. I passed several more roads until I finally came to one that I thought I could actually manage the climb, so I took it. By this point, I was extremely exhausted, hot, and lost. I saw that fellow come out to his car and decided to ask him the age-old question.
Where am I anyway?
Within seconds, he told me that Boundary Road and Champlain Heights were the next roads over, and that Central Park was directly north on this road. Now, I just had to get up the hill. I was ecstatic to see Central Park dead ahead. I found Vanessa Avenue and headed northwest back towards Ontario Street. I was hot and worn out, but knew it wouldn't be long before I got downtown. That was a brutally hot and tiring ride, but as Shakespeare once wrote, all's well that ends well. I think I'll wait a few extra days before my next ride though.